Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I'm really having a heck of a time with my camera today. So I'm going to try to do this with no shadows, but as you can see, I'm having shadows. I don't know what to do. We're going to have to get this lighting thing figured out, but this is a semi-tutorial where I'm going to show you something I made and tell you how I made it and sort of show you how I made it, but most of it's just stuff you already know. I can see a piece that I did not finish on here. But this is something I started for a friend years ago. And I made a few for Christmas, and so I thought I'd share it with you and then share how you could make it. And basically this is a great project to use up all those miscellaneous pieces that you have. And you don't have to do this just for Christmas. You can do this for any time. You can make these to hang from lamps. You can make these to hang off of a cupboard door. You can even hang these off of a bookmark and hang them down the back of a book on a bookshelf. Anything to show a little bling in your room. And so basically you'll hang your Christmas tree hook on the top, and you'll put your dangles, and this is one I made a while back, and then here's another one I made. And I'll show you what the basic concept is. And it's just one where I took apart old pieces of jewelry. I didn't buy this here. Some of these I bought, but this one here was off of a piece of jewelry. I think this was a necklace I took apart. And again, you'll put your Christmas hook or whatever hook you want to put on there. You know, if you want to hang it from your rearview mirror, whatever you want to do. But they're a lot of fun, and you can make them long or short. And I'm going to tell you the basic concept behind these. Now, you need a larger piece for what I call your top connector, and that's where a large jump ring is going to go through to hang all your pieces on. Now you can wire wrap them on if you're a wire wrapper, whatever you want to do that's easiest for you. And then you have to make sure at the top you get as tiny a bead as possible, or they won't fit on the ring. As you can see, they nestle up on top. Now on the bottom it doesn't matter if they bulge out, but on the top you need the smaller beads. Let me show you again on this one. Smaller beads on top. This one has a little bit bigger beads. It still hangs okay, but you just don't want the biggest beads at the very, very top. Now these are a little bit bigger than I normally do. So I've got one that is partially done, and I'm going to show you what you'd have to do to finish it. And these are 3 tassels I made up. This is a big long paper bead I put at the top. And then this is a large acrylic bead that's got some silver in it. This is a Santa I believe I bought from Hobby Lobby on a string. And then a little cute metallic looking, foil looking bead hung under Santa. And so that's the first one. This is a little bit shorter one because not everybody wants a long one. Again, I think this was on the same necklace as the package on the other one. I know this is something I took apart, and I don't know about those. I think that's a string I bought at either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. So there's number 2. And number 3 has a cute little charm. And then here's the top. And I usually do 2 pieces because one piece will be way too stiff. You can chain the whole thing if you want, but I just do 2 pieces usually, sometimes 3. And then I just hook them. I hook them together like this. I said this isn't going to be a complete tutorial because if you don't know how to do charms, then I have a video, basic beaded charms. This is for somebody, this basic tutorial, somebody that knows how to do beadwork, knows how to string beads onto head pins and loop pins. And then what I do is I take a big jump ring, and there's really no size you have to use in particular, but this is the one I'm using. Oh, if I had to guess, I'd say an 8 maybe. I'll check for you, and I'll put it in the editing. I open that up, and I slide everybody onto there. And you're going to want to slide them on in a way that you like the one you want is in front. Kind of layer them so that they lay the way you like. If you have one that's one-sided, you've got to take that into consideration too. But as anybody that does beadwork knows, you can tweak things around till they hang the way you like. And that's basically what this comes down to, is a lot of tweaking. Just twisting back and forth, and I lost my other pliers. Twisting back and forth to get everything to lay exactly how you want it to lay. So you get all 3 of your tassels on here. And this is a fun project because you can use all different charms, beads, and I'll show you some other ideas for the bottom. Then you're going to get your connector, which can be a large bead. It could be something like this that you string through. I thought I had one ready to go. Yes, I do. I thought the sparkly green one would be fun, so I already have it all ready to go because I wanted to do a short tutorial. I know during the holidays people don't have a lot of time. So you're going to open up the bottom. You're going to put your loop, your jump ring on there and close it up. Now you can also put this on when you have the jump ring open to put the tassels on. And that's it. That's all you do. So the basic gist of this is pick a couple, and these are, oh, let me get a ruler. Each section is about, oh, 1.5 inches. This one's maybe 1.5 inches. Then your bottom bead, and then put them on a large jump ring or wire wrap them and put them on a top larger bead or connector of some kind. If you can find a really pretty connector. And for the bottom, pick some kind of focals that you really, really like. Things that are fun and pretty. They don't have to be decorative, but you can also use stuff like these big charms, big lampwork beads like this, large charms like this, or just pretty beads. You don't have to have anything real fancy on the bottom. That's just where you want to put a slightly bigger piece. You're kind of showcasing at that point. But that's it. So I'll show you the other two examples I did real quick just to give you some more ideas. These are a little bit longer, but you can make it any length you want. I prefer to use, when I can, on the bottom pieces that don't have to face a particular way. That way, if it turns at all, you don't have to worry. But if you have a charm you want to use, just kind of take your tweezers, your pliers, and tweak the wires so it hangs the direction you want, just like you would do on a pair of earrings. And I love these things here. But you see lots of glass, enamel. Some of this is plastic. Just all kinds of fun beads. This is a great way to use up all the beads you have that are mismatched, that you don't know what to do with. And like here's one that has a charm on it that faces one way. So let me turn it. So of course when you hang it on your tree, you'd hang it so that faces out. But that has a little candy, enameled candy, and then we have, that's what I used on the top of the other one. And then I used this with a bead on top. Plastic, metal, glass, it doesn't matter, enamel. You can just have a lot of fun with this, and I've made a lot of these for my friend, all over her house. And we did all kinds of fun stuff. Now you can get charms like this. I've got a bunch of these beautiful charms that I just use very sparingly because I can't get them anymore, and the ones I got are like gold to me. So you can use something like that for the middle one, I would say. The one that's going to stand out kind of in front. This is one where you put the wire through. It's plastic and you thread beads onto it. Or string. You can put string. These you can get at Hobby Lobby or stuff like this. I know I got both of these at Hobby Lobby, and every year they have something like that. You can make these as big and grand as you want, or as small. Like you could make one with big beads to hang on your door if you wanted to get great big beads. You know, you could put a ribbon on top. You can do all kinds of stuff. But I just wanted to do this quick video just to show you some fun things you can do and use up a lot of the beads. I just have a whole tray here that's Christmas and holiday. And I have a little bit of candy corn, but most of this is all for Christmas, a little bit of Halloween. And I just have this tray, and it just stays on my shelf that I have for my beads. And all of this will get put on that shelf. So whenever I want to do a Christmas project, that stuff's all together. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It's a simple and fun project. And you just put a Christmas tree hook or make your own and hang it on the tree. Or you can hang it, put it on a wine charm hook to hang on a doorknob. Or you can hang it, put a chain on it and hang it on your rearview mirror. There's all kinds of things you can do. But I got to figure out this lighting and why in the world I've got shadows for the first time. That has never happened before. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.